let's say 25% of people like live. That's 75% of people that don't like it. That's 1 in 4 that like it, 3 in 4 that don't. Like, if you scored 25% on a test, you're not happy about that. So, like, it's just one of those things. There's going to be people that defend it. There's going to be people that hate it. But if you polled 1,000 people, just 1,000 random people who've played TCG Live for more than a week, you're going to get maybe 250 that say, yeah, it's good, and the other 750 are going to say it's terrible, and I wish I'd gone back to PTCGO. And you won a game with Arceus? Congratulations. I can't see that happening. Indie company can't give codes for the content creators on live. Yes, I did tweet that. I wasn't being salty or anything. Like, I specifically mentioned, you know, I didn't need them. I have enough credits. I didn't expect them. I just thought it was funny that, you know, every PTCGO content creator that I could see posted about how, oh, thank you. Thank you to the Pokemon company for sending me all these codes. And then I'm just sitting over here like, well, I didn't get anything. So I'm not salty about it. Like, I completely understand. Like, they probably watch the stream and they're like, why is this person talking about holes so much? Let's go attach and rule the region and go get a training court. So yeah, I honestly don't care if they send me codes or not. I have enough credits. It's not a big deal. The crafting is so good that I don't need to worry about that. So I'm not salty. I just thought it was an interesting observation that no one's reached out to me. No one who is streaming TCG Live can say they've received support from the Pokemon company. Just saying. And when is this new look they tweeted about a month ago going to show up? Well, Lips, I was on the forums. I think I either posted it on the subreddit or I tweeted about it. They have no idea. I don't know why they showed off the new version of the game in August, didn't give us a release date. And, like, okay, you show it off in the middle of August. There's a new update coming out in about 3 weeks. You didn't give us a release date, but it's pretty obvious that, you know, anyone who's anyone is going to assume that the new update will be out with Lost Origin. And then they posted last week that we have no ETA on the board update. We're still working on it. Like, why not just say that? You know, why keep all these secrets? And Valadoom, exactly. You don't necessarily have to say that TCG Live is bad. You can just say PTCGO is better. Or every other card game is better. Yeah, at the very least, it has to be as good as other card games, and it has to be as good as the game it's replacing. I also wish you'd gone back to PTCGO. Eevee, think of the potential. Think of all the people. Think of all the hate I'm farming right now on TCG Live. Do you think people would be curious and show up to the stream if I was playing PTCGO, a game that actually worked? No, everyone's here and they're excited. They're excited to see this game in action. They want to see those avatars that never stop bouncing and weaving and breathing and doing weird things. It's people's favorite thing about the stream, is just how rough it looks. They don't come here for the brilliant gameplay, even though that's what you can expect. They come here to just see the garbage. Okay, so 4 energy in the discard. Let's go. Because they can't knock me out. Attach any number of water cards. Yeah, I think they only have 5, so they have to use another Comfey. I can take a prize card. I think I just use Subspace as well. So obviously I'm going to have to win with Kyurem here. And that is the right top deck. I need to be the spy. And Leo is a crazy person. Thank you, Super Harry. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't know a lot of bad stuff from live. Well, I mean, technically on the flip side, if it wasn't for me, your lives would all be a lot better because you wouldn't have to see these avatars. So, I mean, technically I am making people's lives worse by playing live, because I'm bringing attention to it. So, there is a world where I'm a bad person. But I mean, come on, that can't be real. And lips, yeah, it's majorly amazing. Majorly amazing. That's a phrase people use. It's amazing how easy it is to get the cards you need. Something funny I thought about is, if they had given me 150 packs of Lost Origin, it would have taken me longer to open the packs and enter the codes than it did to actually just unlock all the cards using credits. So it was actually a time saver that they didn't send me any codes. I would have just given them away probably. So it's just kind of funny that it was a shorter amount of time to go the long way around, or the short way around, and just use credits than actually redeem 150 codes. The problem there is that's just another way that TCG Live is lacking, is redeeming codes takes forever. Like, it's not even funny how much time it takes to redeem codes. Okay, so do I want to put the Training Court down? I think I do. So let's go Greninja. And I do have a fun story I want to tell about that in a second. Let's go Ultra Ball away, the VIP Pass, and the Vacuum. I can go Oranguru or Crobat. But if I go for one, I can't get the other. So I'm going to go Oranguru and hope for the best here. Energy from this Pokemon when your bench Pokemon, your opponent's basic Pokemon have no abilities, so then they can't use what they want to use. Alright, so let's get that energy back. Star Portal. And I'll get caught up on chat very soon. I'm trying to win this game. Alright, and then I think I do want to use Oranguru. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, so attach that there. I think I Air Balloon and save the Switch. I can do 120. I think I have to ditch 3, right? 270. I have to ditch 4. No, that's not even going to be enough. Alright, so the Palkia is going down. That's actually fine. So the Palkia is going down. I'll just use Subspace Swell. Do 160. Palkia is going down. I can attack with Kyurem next turn. Hopefully all that sticks. So I'll catch up on chat, then just remind me that I have to tell you a story about redeeming codes. And SM Wiz, welcome in. They keep secrets to try to hide their shame. But SM Wiz is going well. Hopefully I'll get some wins with Kyurem and Giratina today. Ayadito, I'm a hero. Well, I mean, I don't claim to be a hero. Those are your words. And not the... I covered them up. I covered them up. Don't worry. The avatars are covered. You're safe. I can't breathe looking at those avatars. What, you don't like the... Luckily, there's this, like, unspoken rule that you put glasses on your avatar and they're not the see-through ones. There's, like, just this unspoken rule, which I think is hilarious between all of the people playing live, that you cover up the eyes. It's just this unspoken thing that we've all decided we have to do, and it's hilarious to me. Oh, this is a beautiful... Okay, so Training Court, the energy back. I will... Melony to the active. Oh geez, that's not good. Melony to the active. That wasn't actually great. Okay, so attach Oranguru, the energy back on top. Let's see if I get another energy or something. Okay, Glaciated World. Put the energy on the Kyurem. Do I have to? I think I have to get rid of 1 energy, right? I don't need the Palkia. I would like the Oranguru. So they're taking 80 less damage. There's no game log, so I can't tell if they played Fantina. I'd have to check like the global status conditions, which takes forever. Okay, so Max Frost. I'm doing 40 damage. I have to get rid of 2. So that is one other nice thing, is that TCG Live does the math for you. Unless it's like progressive attacks that get bigger and bigger, then it doesn't do the math. So you do have to do some math, but a lot of the times it does do it for you. You have the bug of them having no body. Super Harry, are you okay? They have no body? Like that bug from day one where like the "my shorts are so comfy" meme, where it's just the head and they don't have any like defining features or anything. If so, I'm so sorry, because all I've really seen is my avatar will just be facing like at a 45-degree angle. You're the only live streamer I watch. I'm not here for the game. Well, I appreciate it. It's nice to know that some people appreciate me talking about balls and holes all the time. And lips, yeah, that's for everyone new checking out the stream. The reason I have the Kyurem on screen right now is to cover up the avatars. If anybody wants to sponsor me, it's premium advertising space, by the way. Just premium advertising space. I'd get rid of that card. And it also helps people, you know, if they're not familiar with Kyurem, you can read it on the screen. I just think it's funny that I can literally cover up this much of the game board and you're not missing anything, because you can see the prize cards on the side. So it's just kind of funny that I can cover up a third of the game and it doesn't matter. Alright, so that Cramorant did 110. How much energy do I have? I have 4 in the discard, 5 there, so I probably only have 1 left in the deck. So let's go. I don't want to do Irida. I mean, they're just gonna knock me out because they have a choice belt. So I think I just go switch, Boss's orders the Goodra, and they'll probably just concede after that. So they've made a grave error here. And then I'll attach to the active. I have to get rid of 5 energy, or 3 energy, 3 energy. 170, 220, 270. There's no Radiant Gardevoir in play. Not that that would matter, right? And then that should be GG. There's the energy retrieval, busted card. So I am not impressed by Goodra. I've only faced Goodra really with Kyurem, and Kyurem is a very good matchup against Goodra. Maybe they're hoping they can stall somebody and maybe win. I don't think any of us are here for live. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. And Lips, you've been clicking collect all now. It's so slow. I know. Opening cards. I have a bunch of videos on the starter guide. Just opening cards, and it takes forever, so I just click collect all. If you redeem 9 codes, never redeem 10. The game crashes if you do 10. So always max it out at 9. It takes about 20 to 30 seconds for the game to just like figure out the cards, and then you click collect all, which takes 2 seconds. It's so slow, and I guess I'll talk about it in 2 seconds. So NMP LOL, major streamer on Twitch. They were playing Magic Arena. If you spend the money in Magic Arena, it is very easy. Wait, what are they doing? If you spend the money in Magic Arena, like $50 per set, $100 per set. Okay, well that's game. That was very weird they didn't just concede. I'm very confused and a little aroused, but that's cool. We're gonna win the game. Get out of here, Cramorant. No one likes you. Wish it would let me take the prize cards automatically, but that would be too much fun. Okay, so I'm going to get through the story before I resume reading chat. I'm way behind. I'm so sorry. So NMP LOL, big streamer, kind of addicted to cards, which is kind of funny. but they were playing Magic Arena, and I was thinking about this. You spend the $50 in Magic Arena on every set, you're good to go with, you know, most of the cards. If you spend $1,000 in Magic Arena, you can have all of the cards and the ability to craft all the cards in probably 10 minutes. So if you're a big streamer and you want to enter Magic Arena or Hearthstone or Runeterra, you just spend the money and immediately you have the best cards, you can do all the things, and you can play the game and you don't have to waste any time. If you want to play TCG Live and get all the best decks going first, and get all the best decks and have all the playable decks, you have to redeem code cards. So what you first have to do is go to a code card site, pick from how many different codes are there, a million. So you have to decide which set is the best. I assume people will probably go for the most recent one. You have to buy 400. You probably don't know at the time that there's a 400 code limit. So you might buy like 1,000 thinking, oh, that'll give me a huge advantage. You buy 1,000, realize there's only a 400 limit, so you're not happy there. You manually have to enter all 400 codes oh my god. One by one. This isn't great. I think I just want the Palkia. So you have to manually do it one by one because the code card sites, they email you the code. You can use a script that I think one of the sites uses, but that's for PTCGO. I don't think it works for TCG Live. So what I'm getting at is that you have to do 400 codes one by one, open them. There's a 30-second delay whenever you do that, so that's going to take forever. And let's go for an Oranguru. Actually, let's get another Kyurem. Let's set up. Boom. Attach to the active and end turn. So you have to do it manually, one by one. You can't like copy and paste 10 codes and redeem all 10 codes at once. You have to go one by one. You can't hit enter. You have to manually click submit code. And then you do collect all. You have to do a maximum of 9. If you do 10, the game will eat your codes. So you have to do 9 at a time. It is just the craziest thing in the world for a new person, like a new big streamer with 10,000, viewers average. There's like, oh, there's a Pokemon TCG game. I want to check that out. They can't. They just want to spend hundreds of dollars, jump into the game and have fun and start playing and play it once and maybe never play it again. In order to play TCG Live, because there's no microtransactions, you have to spend days planning things out. Like, you have to hope the code site sends them to you quickly. You have to manually do it. You have to, redeem all the codes. It's just such a headache, and they could have fixed it just by doing microtransactions. So in order for us to get like that one big shark, just the one big streamer into our community to really bump it up, it's going to be near impossible. We're never going to find that one person to enter the community and help us out, because they're not going to spend all that time just trying to figure these, minor things out. So it's crazy. Well, I'm getting rid of the Lost Vacuum. So Empoleon, see you later. And that is the end of the rant. I'll get caught up on chat in a second. So I think I just want to go into Melony, because they're not knocking me out. That is the thing I'm going with. They're not knocking me out right here. That is an absolutely busted turn. If I get like my energy retrieval or something, that would be even better. Or a bucket. So here we go. I just get the energy. I can Ultra Ball for a Kyurem, get rid of 2 energy and knock out the Arceus. So let's get rid of Ultra Ball away the Irida and the VIP Pass. Go for a Kyurem VMAX. Actually, some Melony. Yeah, so I think I go fast here. I just take 2 quick prizes, knock them out. Don't use Glaciated World. Just get rid of 2 energy. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. I see many ways where that could happen. But if I can get my Oranguru, I should be fine, because I can Irida for the energy retrieval. I can do a whole bunch of things. I still hate this prize card ordering. Those were not great. Okay, I'm catching up on chat. I've missed like 100 messages. You can't be a bad person since you shared that amazing Shiba Inu game with us. I am still, to this day, debating whether I should change the title to Dog Dating Simulator, because the title right now is Dog Hunger Games. I want to change it to Dog Dating Simulator, because that's what I thought it was at first. And overall, to me, live is a downgrade. Everything looks so slow and boring. I won't elaborate, but the video I'm posting either tomorrow or Wednesday, it goes over a lot of the things that you're saying, Ayudito. Yeah, exactly. Untamable Wolf, that's what I'm saying. Maybe the Pokemon Company was going to send me codes. They looked up, you know, where can I find Trust Your Pilot? And then they saw the title, or they just listened to 5 minutes of the stream and like, sure talks about balls a lot and holes. So I completely understand, you know, I'm like a brand risk. And live has less options, not just in game modes, but I mean, look at that. Those are the game modes you have in the game. Outside of the game, you can change the language and the resolution, but you can't even change the resolution in the game. It's just whether or not you want it to be windowed. And Lips, yeah. You know, we have a support group together. We all share the same pain. We all share the same pain. We're all in this together. It's like High School Musical. And Mike, it's so they can't see. Yeah, so they can't stare into your soul and steal your soul. Tank Goodra versus Aggro Goodra. I think they were trying to do both. And the animation when a card goes to the Lost Zone is kind of nice. Yeah, I liked the animation when it goes to the Lost Zone. I think Mahone said this was like a flush toilet. The Lost Zone just sitting there is like a flush toilet, and now I can't unsee that. And my balls are... Oh, I thought you were saying my balls are quiet. I'm like, that's a weird thing to say, Valadoom. But your balls are quite interesting. Okay, that's... I mean, technically that's a weirder thing to say. And there's no Guardy because he's playing the bad deck? Okay. And you have the Shadow Realm bug, Super Harry. Yeah, I don't get that bug a lot. It happened quite a few times on Thursday with Lost Origin launch, where just a bunch of cards were just black. Like, nothing would show up. Not even the back of the card, not the front of the card. It would just be a black card. I've had games on mobile. I was playing on my phone, and it was just the back of the card. I tweeted about that. I played, I think, 2 or 3 turns, and I won the game where I could only see the backs of my cards, and I just won based on, you know, context clues, because certain cards were playable and certain cards weren't. So yes, I have experienced many issues. And it's an indie company, please understand. And Lips, you've been redeeming 10 at a time and hasn't crashed on me lately? Then you are very lucky. And what's the faster way instead of codes? I also did 10 without crash. Epic Madang. Okay. So that's good. I'm glad people are saying that they've done 10 at a time. And it works. I literally did it, I think, 3 days ago? I posted about it on Twitter. Gotta follow that Twitter account. I think I posted about it 3 days ago on Twitter, where I redeemed 10, and then the game ate them. So I always implore people, stop at 9. Do not take the chance. Stop at 9. And SM Wiz, I'm just seeing your message pop up right now on screen. Have fun at the meeting. Try not to slip the word balls into anyone's ears. But I just say don't go with 10. You're taking too much of a risk if you go with 10 at a time. It's crazy that I have to tell people not to do something with the game. Okay, so here's what we do. I go get a Palkia. I knock out... Go get a Palkia. Knock out this dude. Do I get Energy Retrieval or Capacious? No, I get Choice Belt and Palkia, so that way I don't have to get rid of one more than normal, and then I just figure out a way to knock out an Ice Rider. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so attach that there. Definitely going to concealed cards. I'm kind of banking on Crobat. Oh, God. Okay, totally fine. Totally fine. I wasn't planning on winning this game anyways. So let's go. I think I put the Air Balloon on... Actually, hang on. I have to do it. I have to do this. I'm sorry. I have to do this for the memes. If I win this game, it'll be the pro play of all pro plays. I have to do this. I'm sorry. If this costs me the game, remember me. It'll have been worth it. I say this is worth it. If you disagree, you're probably right. But I say I have to go for it. Moonlight Shuriken, knock out the Drizzile and the Sobble. This way, all I have to do is knock out an Arceus to win the game. They have no Inteleons the rest of the way, most likely. I had to do it. I think it's a pro play. If you disagree, I am all ears. And what you don't get with the battle passes, why are all the best prizes at the start? That is one thing. I do like how it's level 0 for the free decks, so you don't have to do anything. I think it's more or less they don't expect people to play the game. They're like, people are only going to play this game for like a week and then they're going to stop because it's so bad. So we'll put all the best rewards at the beginning. They'll just put all their best rewards at the beginning because they know people aren't going to be playing this for a long time. And I hurt their feelings by correctly identifying the shortcomings of Live. Well, as other people have said, Mahone does do that as well. But I mean, I can understand why they want to keep working with Andrew because mega creator, huge in the community, created, or I guess popularized, whichever word you want to use, the GLC format. We can all thank him for it. I'm probably going to lose now because of my decisions, but I do not regret it one bit. So I can go and do some things. Yeah, he made GLC, popularized, did all the things. You know, it's just crazy that it took this long to get like a... just to get a singleton format, really. Alright, so let's go... I think I want to keep the energy on the Greninja just in case. They have 3 prize cards left to take. I don't think they can knock out a Kyurem. Okay, so I have Palkia and Water Energy. That's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to get rid of the Irida, go for an Oranguru. I don't need another Kyurem, so let's go boom, boom. Primate Wisdom, the energy onto the top. Okay. I did that wrong. Kyurem VMAX. Capacious. Yeah, I totally did that wrong. I'm too focused on too many things at once. Alright, so then Capacious Bucket. Boom, boom. I want to go Kyurem VMAX. Crobat. I have no energy left in deck, so yeah, that was pretty stupid on my part. Training Court. Sure, let's go Training Court. Let's go energy back in the hand. Ditch the energy. Maybe I can get... There's no scoop up net. There's nothing really I can get. Sure, Kyurem. What's left in the deck? Boss's Orders, Melony Retrieval Battle VIP Pass. I don't think it's worth it to try and do anything here. Like, I don't have enough energy in my hand. I would like to use Rapid Freeze, but I can't. So I think it's just a case of ending turn. I could have mentioned your hole. I mean, balls or holes. I don't mind. Whichever one you want to use. Low Frizz, welcome in. Try not to slip balls into anyone. Don't do it. I hope Live adds a GLC ladder. I hope they add expanded. We're 7 months into the beta, and I'm still hoping they add expanded. GLC and pre-release, those should have been launch day modes. Or at least like, oh, a month after launch, we're adding new modes. 7 months in, we're still waiting for expanded. Like, forget theme. Like, we should have a V Battle Deck format, we should have a GLC format, and we should have... Oh, God. Okay, let me fix that. There we go. We should have V Battle Deck, GLC, expanded, pre-release. Like, just all these things should have been in at launch, and then they should have expanded on them. It shouldn't be, oh, we have standard. And then what else you got? We have standard. And what else you got? We have expanded. Oh, cool. Except it's half of the cards you want to use. And Mike, I agree with you 100%. It's getting better, but if you just look at the optics of it. So if you look at the optics of TCG Live, it doesn't make any sense why they announced it when they did and why they did what they did. Because it's not like, you know, this game is making them any money. They clearly just wanted to end their contract with Direwolf. That backfired. That clearly backfired on them. Yeah, they're going for the Kyurem. That's fine. So I have a knockout on the Arceus. So I would need... Oh no, I have a knockout on the Ice Rider. Right, so I send up the Kyurem. I go... Melony, attach, Glaciated World, and that's a knockout. Man, Kyurem is kind of insane. Kyurem is busted. And there's another one just in case I needed it. So let's go... Training Court for the energy back, Melony to the active, attached to the active, Glaciated World, and GG. Like, Kyurem, I said this on launch day, Kyurem's pretty good. You know, if the game actually worked on launch day, I would have made the video a lot sooner. But Fantina made Kyurem do 0 damage, even if you got rid of a whole bunch of things. But I mean, just, I had 1 energy on this thing, and now I'm doing 320 damage. You can't discount the power of being able to do 320 without really trying. You know, I went from 1 energy, I could have done 270, I could have done 300 with a Choice Belt. Kyurem just has a ton of power.